So why not give him a shot? Why not give him a shot? Because the offense is so bad right now, and the Mets are just not clicking. Okay, the Mets are just not clicking together, and they need a spark. And what's going on YouTube? It is All Things Mets Media, and this video is going to be about Mark Vientos and why he's close to coming to the major leagues and becoming a Met again. A major league Met. And let's go, baby. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. Mark Vientos, the 23-year-old, stud. This guy has been mashing at AAA, hitting .339 on the season, 10 home runs, and has 27 RBIs. This guy is literally on fire. There's no stopping him right now, Mark Vientos. And listen, AAA, we knew that Brett Baty was going to get the call up before Mark Vientos, and we knew that Mark Vientos, wasn't going to be the first guy to be called. And Baty was definitely first called, but Mark Vientos has just been hitting and destroying balls in AAA. This guy is hitting so many home runs. Already has 10 home runs on the season. The season just started like last month. This is unbelievable. So he has an OPS of 1,120. He is on fire. There is no stopping him right now. And listen, the Mets and the struggles with the offense and the power, they need someone. They need something. They need some type of spark. And Mark Vientos is looking like that type of spark for the New York Mets. This guy has an OPS, like I said, of 1,120. 10 home runs, so the power is there. The RBIs, 27. So, man, he has been very productive for AAA. And I know a lot of people thinking AAA, it's just AAA. But, man, he is mashing at this point. And listen, the Mets are really struggling offensively. They're one of the, their power hitters, that Daniel Vogelbach, has 2 home runs on the season. He's supposed to be their lefty power hitter, and Mark Vientos has, 10 home runs. Vogelbach has 2 home runs. So the fact that Vientos, he brings power, he brings a little bit of speed, he brings pretty good defense. This guy can play third base. This guy can play first base. He is very essential. I think definitely the Mets should look for Mark Vientos and put him in the lineup. I want to see Mark Vientos right away. If the Mets call him up, which I really think the Mets are going to call him up, and also I think that because Billy Epler has even talked about it. The GM, Billy Epler, has talked about it. Buck has talked about it. With the Mets' struggles and the offense, there's so much pressure on the New York Mets right now to perform. And listen, Mark Vientos is probably going to get this call up very, very soon. I don't know exactly when. I know that the Mets just lost the series to the Colorado Rockies today. And, the fact that the Mets, the offense is supposed to be clicking. You have Francisco Lindor, you got Pete Alonso, you got Tommy Pham, you got Mark Canha, you got Vogelbach, you got Escobar. You got so much players that could possibly, hit you a home run, hit you, you got McNeil as well. You got Baty, who's been hitting very, very well. So listen, Mark Vientos is a third baseman, but he can also play first base, and he could be DH. So Mark Vientos, if the Mets bring him up, they could put him in the DH spot right away, which they did sometime. They did a couple of times last year in 2022 when when they brought him up in September. But listen, if they want Mark Vientos to be on this team and be successful, they got to give him a shot. And I think definitely with giving Francisco Alvarez a shot, giving Brett Baty a shot, I think Mark Vientos should definitely be called up to the major leagues, because the fact that he is hitting .339, 10 home runs, and the OPS is over 1,000, that is amazing. That's what you want to see from a guy, that just basically started in AAA. So, I love Mark Vientos. I think that, a lot of Mets fans have said, that Baty is going to be the third baseman of the future for the New York Mets. And Vientos, probably is going to be traded or, move into another position. And listen, Mark Vientos, I think definitely with playing first base, with playing third base, with playing in the DH spot, I think Mark Vientos is going to be very, very essential to the Mets' future. If they really want Mark Vientos on this team, I know that they're going to give him a shot. I know it's going to happen because you got to look for some type of offense. Right now, the trade deadline is months away. And, not a lot of people go, for big trades at this start of the season. It's literally May. So the fact that, you can't really look for bats, because, so I really think that Mark Vientos is very, very essential. I think he should definitely be called up to the major leagues. Probably the next series, which is going to be in Cincinnati. So we'll see what happens, man. But I really think that Mark Vientos is very, very talented. I think that he brings power. Like I said, he brings athleticism, So why not give him a shot? Why not give him a shot? Because the offense is so bad right now, and the Mets are just not clicking. Okay, the Mets are just not clicking together, and they need a spark. And, I'm going to make another video about Ronnie Mauricio probably soon as well. But Mark Vientos, I know, is a guy that Billy Epler has been, talked about, and, that the Mets have talked about. And he's definitely on their radar, before Ronnie Mauricio, just because of the position and the experience in the positions. Ronnie Mauricio just started playing second base, so he's been playing shortstop his whole life. So he has a little bit of, growing up in the positions to do. If they want to be, if they want him to be versatile and, play in the outfield, play shortstop, play second base, play third base or whatever. If they want him to be versatile, then they're going to really, change up the game. But Mark Vientos, I think, is very, very talented. I think that the Mets need him now. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Mark Vientos should be called up to the major leagues in the next series against Cincinnati? Because, man, the Mets just look really, really bad. And I think Mark Vientos, I think he's a perfect call-up. I think he's going to be, the fact that he can pull the ball, he can hit the ball opposite field. This guy has really good power, man. When he hits the ball, we saw those 2 spring training home runs that he did. We saw those big home runs. Mark Vientos has power. It's not like he doesn't. So I really think that you guys, let me know what you guys think, just in general. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mark Vientos should be coming to the major leagues right away? Or do you think that the Mets should wait a little bit and maybe look for another bat somewhere else? I don't really think that there's available bats at the moment. So I think that the Mets, they got to call up Mark Vientos or Ronnie Mauricio. But Mark Vientos is probably going to be called up first just because where they could play him, they give him more options. So, yeah, man, that's what I really think, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, man, this is All Things Mets Media. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And have an amazing day. Let's go Mets, baby.